This is my breakfast this morning. I made some potato soup, some cheesy potato soup last night for dinner. And there was some left over, so I kind of cooked it down and threw in some eggs. I'm having scrambled eggs. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of eggs in there. Papa's going to get some of these for sure. This is going to be good. Ooh, look at you guys. I decided to put some cheese on top. Oh, look at those potatoes. This is perfect breakfast. Oh my gosh, so good. Hey, everybody, Ann here. And good boy, Papa. Sitting here having my coffee. I still got a full cup of coffee. I've already done all my chores. Took Papa for a walk. Had breakfast and coffee over the wood-burning stove because it got down to like 35, 36 this morning, and the baby chicks did fine. I did keep their heat mat on overnight. I had it turned off for the last week or so, but just in case they got cold, I turned it on, and they did great. So today I am going to give that little manual food processor a try. I want to make cowboy, I'm just going to call it cowboy relish because it's going to have basically the same ingredients. I'm adding some onions in it, and but I want to chop it up really, really fine so it'll really mesh well, like with egg salad or something like that, or over brats or something. I mean, you could put the whole cowboy candy and use it that way as well, but I just wanted smaller pieces. So we're going to see if this food processor works. I figured I'd start with onions, just some big chunks of onions, put them down in there, and let's see how it does. Look at that, absolutely perfect, and I didn't have to chop it all by hand. Let's try some big chunks of cucumber. Nah, I couldn't be bothered to take out the seeds. Perfect. Next, I want to try some green bell peppers, kind of like just tore up and put down in there. Jalapeno peppers cut in half, quarters, thirds, whatever. Sometimes I found that reversing it and going the other way helps kind of distribute things a little bit better so everything can get chopped up, and give it a little shake from time to time and just go back to it. Look at that. Ain't it beautiful? What more could you ask for? I wanted to see if it could handle whole jumbo jalapeno peppers, so I just threw some down in there and... Beautiful. Absolutely perfect. Just exactly how I wanted it. I got a jar in there heating up, and yep, I'm going to do a micro batch today. Got all my veggies over here. But you know what? I think this is going to make more than just a quart. We'll see. So I've got to go get that cowboy candy brine that I canned the other time and pour it down into the veggies. I don't know how much of this I'm going to need to use. But we're just going to pour it in and stir it up a little bit. Whoops, sorry. And see. It took the whole jar, which is wonderful, because now I've got another empty jar that's basically clean that I can put some extras into that I'm not going to can. So this needs to come to a boil and boil for about 10 minutes. So while it's heating up, I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on. But then after it starts boiling, I'm going to take the lid off. Oh, I can't wait till this is done. Yay, the jars are finally boiling. Let's see what this relish is doing. It's hot. It's getting there. I moved it back here so it could get going a little bit sooner. And yep, it's boiling. I'm going to stir this and let it cook for about 10 minutes. It is heating up in here. I have both the windows open and the front doors wide open, and it's getting warm. So because the sun is coming out and it's just going to be a beautiful day, but it smells so good inside here, you guys. 10 more minutes and it's go time. This has been going a little bit longer than 10 minutes. I wanted to cook it down a little bit, but I think it's cooked down enough. If I have a bunch of extra brine, I can just pickle some eggs in it. I got the quart jar in there, and it does cover it. I don't know if it's a whole inch, but I've got as much water in there as possible. So this is going to be a test to see if I can properly can a whole quart in this little jug my mom got me. I love it. I love it so much. So just need to bring it to a boil and then let it process for 15 minutes. And look it, I got a whole other quart jar of this. I'm not going to can it. I'm just going to put it in the ice chest once it cools down completely so I can start trying it. I think I'm going to wait a few days just to let the flavors kind of get going in there. And I've got enough brine left over to pickle some eggs. So after that jar is done processing, I'm going to pickle eggs right down in that hot water. I got some on a little spoon and I just want to try it just to see what it tastes like. I can't believe it's still crunchy. Oh my gosh. That is the best relish I have ever tasted. Look at that pot. Ain't it beautiful? It is officially boiling, so I'm going to start my timer for 15 minutes and then we're going to be done. Yeah, it's boiling over out onto the stovetop, but there's nothing I can do. I don't want to move it. I don't want to lift the lid off. I just want it to stay like it is. So if a little bit of steam gets out over the side or water or whatever, that's just fine. 15 minutes is up. So normally you would just turn off the heat and let it sit, but I can't do that. So I'm going to have to get these mitts and take it off this heat and put it in the kitchen and let it cool down for 5 minutes. I love this pot because it's got this little basket and I can just kind of lift this up and grab it. I'm going to use these and pull the basket out. I'm not going to do it right now because I need to like focus on not burning myself. But just lift the whole basket out and take the jar out and set it on a towel. Yeah, maybe I can do it. See that? It just lifts right out. Isn't that wonderful? Ta-da! Normally I would just let it sit here for a little bit, but I need that basket to go back in the water so I can put some eggs down in it. Did it! I hope it seals. Okay, eggs one at a time. Hope they don't crack. Eggs are done. Gonna take them off the heat. And the pickled eggs are done. I feel really good about this today. I'm gonna try my hardest to let them sit at least 48 hours, but they'll taste the best after a couple of weeks. I still got one boiled egg left. I fit a dozen in there. I boiled 13. And I still have some cowboy relish, whatever you want to call it, down at the bottom. So I think I'm going to make me an egg salad sandwich. So delicious. It has been a great day. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness I can shut down that wood-burning stove. I've closed the door, closed the damper so it can cool off in here a little bit. But, oh, it has been great today. I made some relish. I made some pickled eggs. And I got to try out that little hand crank food processor. Oh, it works great. I can't believe I haven't had one of these sooner. Because all of the vegetables that I chop up, oh, that would have come in handy earlier on in the season. So I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. Anyway, you know what? That's all I got for you guys today. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, and y'all have a good one.